Tank's called pragmatism and strong frontal armor? Or do you go for fury, rage, and a powerful gun of the WZ-135G FT Blaze? Restrain these dragons and battle for new victories. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I thought I'd try a bit of a different intro, just a little bit of thing to get you in the mood, basically. Two rehashed, recycled tanks are up for grabs in the store. For 7,500 gold, as you can see, you can get both the 112 Glacial plus the WZ in a lot of numbers Blaze a tank, or you just buy the Blaze in a single bundle and the Ice Dragon, the 112, in a single bundle. And today's video will be about this little bugger, the Fire Dragon, the Blaze, that little Chinese pocket rocket, which is actually in the tech tree underneath the Hybrid Nation, which is a bit strange in my opinion, because it was added together with the Glacial, which is a Chinese tank. This, for all intents and purposes, a fake tank, but pretty much Chinese in that regard as well, with the WZ name, etc. But this is Hybrid anyways. That is just all kidding aside. This tank, when first released in the Fire and Ice event, I think back in 2018, 17, 18, something like that, this was utter trash. It was just a hunk of garbage. It had it still has the same gun, but it had a baddish gun. The penetration hasn't changed. At least I think it hasn't. But what it used to have was a really bad gun with a really... You could turn the turret like to the left 30 degrees and to the right 30 degrees. I think they've widened that angle a bit. They have given it a little bit more mobility as far as I know. And what it got was a little bit... oh, there is 40 to the left and 40 to the right. I think it was like 25 or something. Really limited. But 10 degrees of gun elevation, not much, but 8 degrees of gun depression, plus quite quick aim time, plus 400 alpha damage, etc. 2k damage per minute is not bad at all. And that is with the calibrated shells. If you would fit the rammer, you could get it up to 2,164. And as said, this is a pretty quick tank. It's quick off the mark. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you 3 games that I was just actually playing just to get a bit of a feel and thinking, do I want to review this tank or not? Well, here's your answer, ladies and gentlemen, dear subscribers of the channel. I am reviewing the tank. Why so? It was available in November in the Fire and Ice event, or Fury Blaze event, or Heat and Steel, or whatever. In an event you could get it for free. I want to blaze free, Freddy would say. I got it for free in that event. Why are you showcasing it now then, Marty? Well, 3k gold for this tank is quite a good bargain. We've reviewed the Aratinga yesterday. This one, in my opinion, is a bit better. Why so? It has a 400mm gun, and it's fun to play. You might not think it is too quick once it's going upslope, but I'm going in towards the middle because you want to have some spotters here on this cap, and you can see that we do not want to engage right over there because there is an AMX 1390 spotted, there is a Smasher spotted. This is not looking good. Can we get a shot? Yes, we would have been able to get the shot, but now we don't get the shot, which is a bit annoying. But look at this, he shoots us and boom, he gets whacked. We get a little bit of assist, and then this happens. Bling, blink. Oh boy, oh boy. 3 hit points, 3 hit points, 3 hit points, 3 shots straight through my front plate. I'll reload him. HE, here we go, HE. Boom, in the back. Thank you. Right. I'll just await inevitable death here. I'm not sure what happened over there, but you can see, I think it bounced on the front plate. The front plate is troll as hell. Honestly, it is troll as hell because it has its weird little angles left and right, which means that you can get some surprising bounces which you don't expect. And talking about bounces you don't expect, watch this. It calls for a sip, doesn't it? Oh boy. Cheers, guys. Love that. Take a look at this one now. This is going to be a great shot. I'm going to be behind the bush. We're going to move forward. The Annihilator is going to get spotted. And we're just going to move back a little bit. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. Through the track wheel. And he burns to death. There we go. Don't you just love this game from time to time, guys? This was the second game I played in the tank. We're not top tier. We are bottom tier. The grace period, the honeymoon has ended apparently on these new tanks, but all well and good. We've got 810 damage dealt. We've got 2.2k assist or thereabouts. The Smasher has cleared the Emil, and I'm looking at these tanks thinking about what I want to do now. Do I want to shoot the Smasher? Yes, we do, and we bounce, but yeah. You can't really complain, can you, after having survived 2 shots of 310 damage. I think there was the Yark Panther twice. Taking a look at the lineup of the Reds. Yeah, what was a Yark Panther twice? You gotta hand it to him. You gotta feel F in chat for that for the poor Yark Panther. We're gonna shoot this guy now over there. Take a look at the gunner. 40 degrees to the left, 40 degrees to the right, guys. I wouldn't have been able to pull off that shot against the Smasher in the old Blaze. Now, it is pretty flexible. Yes, it is a tank destroyer, but it can perform really well because it is mobile. It's got 8 degrees of gun depression. It can bounce shots, as you can see. And yeah, we've dealt only 1300 damage, quote unquote only, but what was I supposed to do? But you can see in terms of the XP, we are second. Obviously, the KV5 gets a little bit more because he killed 2 tanks and he got 1k assist as well. GG for him. And we got 2.2k assist, 1.3 damage, 3.5 in total. Is it a good credit earn? Well, not too bad actually. With the boost of 31, so I would have gotten 40k in total. Not too bad whatsoever. Game number 2 then, which is this one. We are a bottom tier. It's 4 tier 7 tanks, 3 tier 6s. I'm all saying, why are you showing these games? We all thought you would be doing all these live reviews, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Yes, I still like to do those. I will still do these. Don't worry about that. But these games, these 3, they just show what the Blaze is. 1, you can get troll bounces on that front plate against same tier and bottom tier targets. Tier 6s, if you are fully hulled down, and they will miss your turret, because the turret it is not that well armored either. It can get troll bounces as well, especially on the gun mounted. But if same tier and bottom tier tanks, tier 6s, shoot you on that front plate, they will just bounce off. Big guns, they will wreck you. If a Smasher hits your turret on the side, flat on, you're not going to like this tank. If you will find an ISU-152, you will not like that tank. But then again, guys, any tank that will meet an ISU-152 will not like it. So what am I doing here? There's an Annihilator on the red team, KV3, SU-122-44. I don't really mind the rest of the tanks, so I want to be kind of second line. And you can see we were pretty quick. We were the first to get up to the temple steps. All well and good. We're going to go in over here. Can we find the shot on to the next target? This is kind of stupid. I'm way too impatient. If I had stayed on top over there, we would have had a clean shot onto the Eagle 7. I just I should have waited a little bit. And I kind of fluffed the shot on this KV3. But I wasn't too sure who would have been behind him, so I didn't want to sit there, aim carefully, and then get smacked right into the face. Speaking about smacking right into the face, hello Cheeto. Boom. 408. Could have used HE maybe, but oh well, we managed to shoot him anyway, and he's down to 1 shotable. Can we then shoot this T26E3? Of course we can, and we can miss. Lovely. But anyways, the Cheeto has been taken out. We are taking a look back. We're using the lookout bar at the bottom. And we see that our team is getting flanked. There's 3 reds on the flank over here. I don't care about that VK2801. I want to shoot this guy. Boom, there we go. And that's the joy of a turret. If I had been in an SU-122-44, which is more or less the same gun, but then on a non-turreted chassis, then I would have had to go all around over here, and I was going forward over here. I knew I would get shot by him, but honestly, I didn't really mind. We're going to switch to HE quickly over here and put a great shot into the side of this VK2801. There we go. Boom, 447, and he's down to 1 shotable, and he is dead. And that means there's only 2 tanks left alive. And I didn't quite anticipate this Annihilator going up on the temple steps and then not charging towards the Cheery, because I thought he would do that actually, but he was looking at me, and we
we miss a shot, and we pay with 402 in terms of damage. You can see tanks will punch through you, no problems whatsoever, no questions asked. If they are the tier 7 heavy tanks, the tier 8 tanks, they will punch through. But you can shoot them back at 400. And that 400 it is pretty tasty. We bounce on the top of the Annihilator. That's a little bit annoying. Well, we're just going to wait it out over here. Not zooming in, just taking a look at him. You can see the red outline, which means that I can keep an eye out onto his gun. And when he is shooting, then we are ready to smack him in the head. So there he goes. Boom, boom, boom. And butts. Straight through his commander's edge. Thank you very much. We have dealt 2k damage. And guys, in tanks like these, in a tier 7 tank destroyer with no real armor, I think 2k is a fine, and I do really think so. That's a fine result to get. We get a little bit of assist, 60 only, which was on the VK. So there you have it, 2100 combined. Not a bad game whatsoever. Last game then. WZ135GFT. We are top tier again, as you can see. And I'm including this one because of two things basically. One, show you the speed of the tank, and two, show you a little bit of map awareness, and make it three, show you the armor profile of the Blaze from the perspective of a Blaze, because there's a red Blaze on the team as well. This is going to be a bit of a Blaze off game. Yes, irresistible pun intended. Bad one, but I know. But honestly, guys, I need more coffee, I guess. Take a look at this. 41 kilometers, 43, 44, 45. There we go, 46. And you can hit 50 kilometers on hard terrain, on flat terrain easily. And if you would take a look at the time I managed to get to A cap, that's about the same time it takes our medium tanks to get to C cap. And I think their route is actually a little bit quicker than my route towards A. So this is a really quick tank destroyer. Also note the aim time. Not bad whatsoever. I think you will want to run this one as a mobile tank destroyer, as a heavy tank supporter, as a medium tank supporter. And I'm waiting a little bit over here for the T28 HCC and the Tiger one to move forward. I was looking at their hit point bars and their names. I did not see a light bulb, which means they weren't spotted, which means there weren't any tank destroyers in the back over there. Panther spotted, KV2 spotted, and take a look at this as well. This is the right way to approach this position. Why so? I can now shoot him. There we go. Armor profile. Boom. 518. Thank you. I can go up over here. I can look just over these containers, spot the tanks, and then drop down and get into cover. And then you can survey the situation. Mr. T28 HCC is rolling in. I was thinking, actually, I tapped the screen, but I missed. I thought I would shoot AP and whack him for 400, and then the HCC would roll around to finish him off. Wasn't to be, because I shot HC. A little bit annoying. The T28 gets tracked in place, which means that we could pull around, and now we're going to focus on this WZ Blaze. Martin, that KV2 was there as well. Yes, he is, but the KV2 has problems of his own. The SU-101 is on the other side of the building. We can go around, load HE, splash this guy to death, and take one for the team. Thank you very much. This was an important kill, guys. This was an important kill. Why so? We needed to clear this flank. Because now I can roll around, put one of the ears of the KV2. There we go. Thank you very much. And then we take a look at this guy proxy spotting the SU-101. You could see the gun was pointing that way towards his spotter, his TD position. And we can shoot him in the back as well. Boom. There we go. Kill number 3. And this is a tank you do not want to sit in front of. The ISU-122S. You don't meet them a lot, but guys, if you sit in front of these, you're going to die. These have great DPM, actually tier 9 levels of DPM. But he got killed by the HCC. Great flanking maneuver. Took a hit straight through the front, but we managed to clear a flank. 1800 damage, as you can see. We are top in terms of XP for capturing a base, killing 4 tanks in total, plus getting 792 assists, which leads us up to 2.5k in total. And 2.5k is a really nice bar to aim for, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitziverse, if you are playing your tier 7 tanks. So there you have it. WZ Blaze in action. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you found this review honest. As said, available in the store for 3k gold at the moment. Please leave a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers, happy tanking, bye bye.